Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now tonight I had initially planned to actually do a state of the play video discussing the Deadpool raid rewards. Now I do two types of state of the play videos. I do ones that are talking about positive changes and I do ones that are talking about negative changes. Now sadly this would have been the latter there. Now, the reason I'm not actually covering that tonight is it would just be heaping onto the misery we already have today with the news that Citan has actually had enough of the recent changes and has quit the game. So it's a massive loss for the game, it's a massive loss for the community as well. His videos were awesome, he was brutally honest, he was hilarious in his videos, he was incredibly knowledgeable, and he was a fellow Brit. Admittedly, he comes from the wrong side of Britain, but to be honest, I would let him off for that, for how awesome his videos actually were. So for that reason, I'm actually going to try and do a video based on the Miss Marvel synergies we talked about a few days ago. Now, if you read the community post from last night, I don't have access to Arena or Blitz, but what I'm going to do is run through the hardest campaign mission I could find where we don't have any additional heroes in our team that mess up the synergies. So it will be Nexus 6.7. We'll run through this level multiple times with all the different teams that you have suggested in the community section, and hopefully it will help you out for planning in regards to which characters you want to level up for future content. But let's jump in here and see what team we've got first. First team we have here today then was suggested by Jeremy Scott. So this is largely based around the buffs you can get to city characters, and we are using a few of them. You've got Punisher, provides additional damage to city allies. You then got the 3 city allies, or sorry 4, including Punisher. So it's Spidey, Miss Marvel, Daredevil and Punisher, we've already mentioned. And then you've got Black Panther for the chains there as well. So let's go into this level and we'll see how this team works out. So we've got quite a few stages to run through here, so we'll put it on ×2 speed and go a bit higher than I normally do with only ×1. So we'll start off here, see if we can take down Quake, because she could give us problems. Are we going to get a kill? Unfortunately not. She's still doing pretty low anyway. Daredevil finishes her off. You'll notice if we can get some kills with Panther, she works incredibly well with Miss Marvel, and Mobile done a video earlier on today showing that off. It really is an incredible synergy there. I'm not sure if it's actually working 100% correct because it does seem exceptionally powerful, but it is very nice for now anyway. So we've got the energy gain, that could go to any of the characters because they're all heroes. There we go, Punisher with his ultimate. The energy was actually wasted I suppose because he starts with a full ultimate anyway. And then we'll take out, I'll leave this character low to see if we can get some chains with Black Panther, because on harder content that really will be important. Daredevil actually took that character out altogether. We'll lock down Iron Fist. Maybe lacking debuffs a little bit with this team setup, but whether or not we actually need them is a different thing. Let's see if we can get 2 kills here and fill the speed bar up twice. Unfortunately not, we only had the double chain there rather than the triple chain. We've still got another kill here anyway. Here we go, speed bar fills up again, and that's without Miss Marvel actually helping out. Let's see if we can do it again here. Unfortunately not, that would have been really nice to get another combo there. Still very nice, without a doubt a fantastic combination using Panther and Marvel. And here we go, that's clear. So it is relatively quick, but this is the hardest stage I could actually find that I could do due to Blitz and Arena being locked down, and also it was the hardest stage that didn't have another ally that would interfere with all the synergies. But let's check out the next setup we'll be using. So this next setup we'll look at here was suggested by, let's see, it was Amadeus von Borstel. That's a cracking name there. Now this will likely change soon because it is quite heavy on the defenders, and we know they're getting some well needed buffs pretty soon. But you've got Cage, could work really nice with the defense up on your characters, especially if that defense up goes on Miss Marvel with her huge health pool. You've then got Spidey, and then you've got the remaining defenders characters there who'll be offering some buffs and boosting Luke Cage's health pool as well. So let's jump in again. So we'll try and mix things up a little bit here. We want to attack Quake first just so we can see different combinations. So we'll start, let's see, on the outside here. Won't be getting as many chains, not having Panther on the team, but hopefully we can still do pretty well. So you want to start on far left or far right to get defense down on as many characters as you can with Spidey. And let's see, now the defense down is there. Iron Fist can do his thing. And then we've got the slap. Let's see. Generate energy for Cage and Daredevil. So that'll get Daredevil closer to his ultimate again. Now let's see what we want to do. Do we do the defense up or do we do the taunt? It's always the hard thing to decide with Cage. Well, actually, let's see. I'll go for the defense up on everyone. And if anyone does drop below the 50%, then Miss Marvel would taunt. That actually works quite nice doing it that way when I think about it. Let's see, with Spidey, will in fact he's got his defense down again. Must have got some energy there. Let's fire that off. So it seems a pretty nice combo, nothing too amazing here. It's quite nice to have the defenders together, but again, as mentioned, this particular setup will be changing pretty soon, and hopefully it'll be changing to be far better. We'll go for the outside character here. Potentially we're lacking AoE a little bit with this setup, so we've now got the taunt. I know you do have the chain on Iron Fist and also Daredevil, but the chance to chain is so low that, yeah, I would say one of the downsides of this team is possibly the lack of AoE. We don't have a great deal of debuffs either. You've got Spidey with the stun and the slow, but that's it there. Despite all that, we've took it out anyway. Let's see. I say that and Spidey dodges. Final hit. There we go. Done. So let's check out the next team. So this next setup here was suggested by Justin Smith, and I really like what he's come up with. You've got Gamora and Black Panther for the chains. You've then got Spidey who apply the defense down to multiple characters, and then you follow it up with Deadpool with his ultimate, which chains and rebounds as well to do more damage to those characters that have the defense down on them. So I really like this setup, and I imagine this is probably really close to what I would be running if I was able to choose a dream setup for Miss Marvel. So let's check it out. I've got a feeling this will be a nice quick one. Okay, so here we go. Let's see, we'll start over on this side this time. See if we can take this out if we get the triple chain, and we did. That's awesome. Although I suppose one of the downsides of Gamora is she doesn't get the speed bar on kill, it's only speed bar on the special and ultimate. So although we got the kill, there's nothing really happening there. Let's go for the fence up on Panther again. Just a little bit short of getting that kill there. And then we'll go for the defense down. We'll start here and we'll follow up with Deadpool. This should be pretty nice here when we do this. This was one of the first synergies that really came to mind with her. The Deadpool and Spidey combo. I really like the sound of that one. And it looks a little bit strange because she interrupts the actual chain. You can see how powerful that is there. You've still got the defense down on a few characters. Let's see who we generate energy for. Went to 3 characters there potentially. It was quite quick, quite hard to see. And we'll take this out for the chain. And then we don't want to take out another character here. Let's actually use this to lower these characters down a little bit. And then that way it could mean that you could go for the kill on Black Panther. Let's see. There we go. Just a little bit short of Iron Fist there. It seems that when Panther's in any team, he's really the MVP without a doubt. There we go, done. Awesome team there, Justin. Well done. I liked that one. So let's check out the next team. So the next team setup we got here, I'll be honest, it's a bit of a strange one. This was suggested by Drayton, if that's how I pronounce it. You've got Mordo, he'll be supplying the heal block and blind. You've got Kingpin for the defense up and offense up. Then you've got Vision, ability block and cleanse. And then finally you've got Ant-Man there with the ability block, and he can cleanse and copy effects as well. So we don't actually have any brawlers, so there won't be any assists. So I'm curious how this team will work. We've got a ton of utility, but I'm not quite sure. But there's only one way to find out, so let's jump in. Alright, here we go. Let's see who's going first here. I imagine it'll be Mordo potentially. Yep, that's right, with his high attack speed. Apply the heal block. Few characters had regen there, so I figured that was the best route to go. We will lock down Quake, ability block on her. Let's see if we get any energy here. Well, supposing with the energy gain it can only go to Vision and Ant-Man because they're the heroes. This is actually quite fun and proven to be quite effective actually. Let's see though, once we use that, right, we're just applying more debuffs here. Wonder if we could somehow squeeze in Scarlet Witch for all these debuffs we're using. That could be interesting. Don't really want to apply ability block on anyone. So this is quite nice, I quite like this, however I don't feel that we should base it round, or I don't feel that Miss Marvel should even be in this team. She's not really offering that much. If we potentially replaced her with Scarlet Witch, that could be a nice combo there. Let's see, well, ability block Iron Fist, love the 2 turns of ability block on Ant-Man, really pretty awesome. He'll be a character that'll be fitting into my Tech Blitz team once he's leveled up a bit more. He'll be replacing Iron Man to give me a bit more utility. There's no one we can actually cleanse buffs from, so we'll just hit any character here. Yeah, so this one was actually quite fun, really quite different I suppose. This is one of the great things about the test centre, you don't have to spend so much time and money to level up these combos to see if they're actually worthwhile. So that was fun enough. Don't know how effective it would be really in a lot of content, but yeah, that was fun. So let's see, finish up here. Let's check out the next one. So we have a Mutant-heavy team for this one, suggested by Traff Mike. We've got Cable and Deadpool, they'll synergise well together. You've got Spidey and Deadpool, who synergises well together, we've already mentioned. And then you have Wolverine thrown in there as well. And Wolverine, being the brawler, will be getting the assists, same as Spidey and Deadpool. And also he's got the mutant tags, who'll get the chance to gain counter as well there. So let's jump in. For this one then, we'll start on the outside, and it's due to the chain on Spidey and Deadpool. So let's see, we'll start here actually, work our way in. And then follow up with Deadpool due to the attack speed, or the lower attack speed on Cable and Wolverine. Got the energy regen here, let's see how it goes to. It could go to any of the characters with them all being heroes. And let's see. We'll actually go for the special here on Wolverine, see if he gets a chain. Yeah, he got a really nice chain there actually. And then we will take out Quake altogether. Didn't actually mean to use that. I thought that was the ultimate for a second there, but I still managed to take him out. We'll lock down Iron Fist. Spidey's just great with his utility now, the defense down, the slow, the stun. What a character. Absolutely love him. Got the assassinate skill on Deadpool with the awesome animation. This one's worked out really nice here. Let's see. It's not below any amount of health, so it won't be unavoidable. Hopefully Spidey doesn't dodge it. There you go, he dodged it. That was typical. And we'll, let's see, we can actually take out this character here I hope. Yeah, there we go, because we had the combo there, and that's Deadpool and Cable filling up again. This is nice, enjoyed this particular one. I like the whole flavour behind it, the mutants as well. Getting a lot of dodges here on Spidey, there we go. Let's check out the next one now. So we'll make this our final run through here. This one was suggested by its X-Redem PX, however I say that. He's went for Miss Marvel, Black Panther, Gamora, Star-Lord and Rocket. Now we didn't mention positioning at all, so I put Star-Lord in the middle. That way he can choose to feed energy to Gamora or Rocket. I wasn't sure which one he was looking for. And then you've got the synergies there with Miss Marvel and also Black Panther and Gamora. So this could be a pretty hard hitting one, because we know Star-Lord hits like a truck. Well, in fact, looking at it, they all hit like a truck. So that should be a nice good one to finish off on. Here we go, final match. And we will start off on this side here with Gamora. There we go, once again we got the triple hit. And we'll start here, Black Panther. So we're just a little bit short there. I wonder if we got a crit on both of them, if we could actually get the chain there, because once you start the chain with Black Panther, that's it, you're off. Now we will take out Quake here. And then we'll go for, let's see who's got the most health. We'll go for this character here, the Trooper. Absolutely love Star-Lord now, especially his ultimate. Team setup I use and Blitz, I can basically burn down a character straight away at the start, or normally take out the likes of Yondu. He's getting more dangerous with the ability to cleanse the two buffs and apply them to himself. He can really make him a force to be reckoned with. Got a lot of characters here anyway for the ultimate. Energy flying everywhere, and also I suppose Star-Lord will be providing energy, so you've got that synergy there. You've got the synergies with Miss Marvel providing energy and Star-Lord providing energy. Now let's see how many we can take out here. Just the one, but we get the chain. Should have actually used the ultimate to get another chain there, pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Yeah, this is a pretty nice team to finish off on here. I don't think we're even going to get as far as Rocket's ultimate. We're getting through it that quick. More energy again. Why not? Let's go for this and see who gets energy. Rocket again. And there we go, this should finish off. Spidey dodging again. Done it so many times. So there we go. Awesome. That was actually a whole lot of fun. What I'll do in the next day or so is I'll actually put up a poll for a character that I could build a team around and different synergies. So let's just say that the likes of Scarlet Witch, for example, and then I'll let you all leave your combinations of synergies in the comments, and then I'll choose them and work through them from there. And hopefully the next time we do this, we'll have access to Blitz, because if we do, I'll run through some tier 8 levels. They'll be more challenging, and they'll be able to show off the level a lot better. But thanks everyone for the suggestions, and I hope this has been a fun video, and I'll see you all again soon.